In 2020, Joey Diaz sat outside the Comedy Store with his wife Terry and their daughter Mercy. The club was closed, Los Angeles was shutting down, and after more than 20 years in the city, Diaz was leaving. For once, he didn't have much to say, which is strange because talking had basically saved his life. More than 30 years earlier, Diaz says he discovered comedy in prison. A movie projector broke during an inmate screening, leaving a room full of prisoners with nothing to do. So Joey did the only thing Joey Diaz knows how to do. He started talking. And the room loved it, so much so they asked him to come back the next Wednesday. And somehow, that moment would eventually lead him here. The Comedy Store, movies, podcasts, a wife, a daughter, and a career built almost entirely from telling stories about a life that should have gone very differently.
A couple weeks ago, I came down here. The 420, I came down here for the weekend. And I was thinking about in '86 when the Mets won the series or something, or the playoff. I forget what it was. I went to New York to pick up like couple ounces of coke. I was bringing them back to Colorado. And when I got there, the guy I went to see said to me, your coke is ready to go. You got it. You got a house. You could stay at my house. He goes, I got to leave. I got to go away for 3 days to a wedding in Connecticut or something. But he goes, I forgot you were coming. I hooked you up. You're good to go. We went to eat after the fucking airport, and then he drove me to the house. He goes, the coke's in there. Go in, my sister's there, my mom, they left you the whole fucking house. I get in there, the fucking hot water heater blew up. And the power went out. So you know guys like me and you. I wasn't leaving till Sunday. I called some of my friends, but they were fucking busy, and I stayed in that house from Friday to Sunday, snorting coke with a candle and with my pants rolled up because it was all water. So I'm walking around like Jethro Tull, that album from Jethro Tull, with a mirror, navigating myself through the water in this fucking basement with a candle, snorting coke. The sister's like 16. She's down there snorting coke with me. I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna go to jail.
It's a damn underground railroad, brother.
He would call me every hour, like, how's it going over there? I'm like, I'm here with your sister and mom, snorting fucking coke in this fucking, nobody would believe that. I stayed there till Sunday. And then I get to the airport, Kennedy Airport. It's fucking freezing out. Everybody's got jackets on. There was no tunnels then. You had to walk out and get on the plane. Everybody had jackets on. Dog, I've been doing coke for 3 days. When I walked out there, I had a T-shirt on, and steam was coming out of me. And people looking at me like, what the fuck is he on, right? Like, you can't. That was like a whole afternoon. Then I got on the plane, and I was so coked out, I had the aisle seat. Before the plane took off, they came to me and said, you can't keep getting up and going to the bathroom. I was going every 8 minutes to the bathroom to load up. And then when the plane took off, I actually took the blanket, put it over my head, put the lunch tray down, crushed it up, and I would snort and then pop my head up. And I'm like, nobody knows I'm getting high. And then I go up to, because in those days, the planes had like a little bar. And you could order from the bar. And I remember that, I'll never forget, there was a black linted bar, like black.
Wow, on the airplane.
In the 80s and 90s, shit, you had fucking planes with bars. This shit today, I don't know what the fuck's going on. No bars,
This shit
no
today's
nothing.
a bunch of traffic.
Yeah, you go on a plane now, you go on a plane to sit there like a commie and look straight ahead. In the 80s and 90s, you went on a plane, you partied. You could move around and talk to people.
That's what Ric Flair always says. He always says about how great it was on planes.
Oh my God, I could come up to Theo and go, Theo, buy Theo a drink, buy that lady in row 3 a drink, and all of a sudden you're picking up chicks on a plane, dog.
God,
come on.
fuck, I'm lonely.
So I go to the bar, I order whatever, a Southern Comfort, an orange juice, whatever the fuck I'm drinking. And Theo, as I'm talking to, it's just me and him at the bar. A fucking Coke rock falls out of my nose and lands on the lint. And me and him are looking at it like to see who's gonna speak first. And I look up, and I'm looking at the plane. I go, that fell off the plane there. And I got back in my seat. I was never so embarrassed.
Most of Joey's early life comes from Joey himself. His memoir openly says that some names, details, and remembered conversations were changed or reconstructed from memory, so when independent records aren't available, that's how we'll treat these stories, as Joey Diaz's version of his own life, and his version starts long before comedy. Joey Diaz says the first room he ever learned to work wasn't a comedy club, it was his mother's bar. Before opening each day, Joey remembers her placing a drink and a cigarette beneath a picture of his father. Then the customers arrived, and young Joey became part cleaner, part greeter, and part entertainment. Long before he had a microphone, Joey Diaz was learning how to read a room, but outside the bar, he desperately wanted to fit in. On his first day of school, his mother packed him a Beatles lunchbox filled with steak, rice, beans, milk, religious beads, and a statue of a saint. Joey wanted hot dogs, and judging from his description, the lunchbox was approximately the size of airport luggage. He hated it so much that he planned to throw it into the Central Park Lake. But first, naturally, he stopped for 3 hot dogs. That's when 3 older kids confronted him. Joey refused to give them the lunchbox. One of them hit him in the head with the thermos. He ran away bleeding, but he still had the lunchbox. In 1973, the family moved to North Bergen, New Jersey. On Joey's first day there, his mother dressed him entirely in white and told him to go outside, behave himself, and make friends. Within minutes, he joined a street fight. So, technically, he only completed 1/3 of the assignment. Joey says he jumped in because a kid named Anthony Balzano was being outnumbered. The police arrived soon afterwards, not because Joey was being arrested, but because Anthony's father, Carmine, was a detective. That fight ended up giving Joey something he had been looking for, a second family. The Balzanos invited him home for dinner, and Anthony soon became like a brother. North Bergen taught Joey another rule. Being funny could get you attention, being tough could get you respect, and loyalty could get you a family. For a kid who constantly felt like he was trying to belong somewhere, those were powerful lessons.
Like New Jersey to me was that was like Mars to most people. Like most people listen to me and go, you grew up someplace that doesn't exist. I'll bring 8 people to fill these chairs to tell you about the parents and the people and the situations. But the first day I went out in my hometown of North Bergen, I saw me and Joe Rogan fight. And even though I had Joe Rogan on his back, I saw Joe Rogan's father come down the stairs, pull me off Joe Rogan, smack me, punch me, kick me, throw me on the floor, and make his kids go in. That was my first experience ever in North Bergen, New Jersey. I saw Mr. Robson come downstairs. He took Anthony off, his son, threw him off, smacked him in the fucking face, Joe Rogan, at 2:30 to fucking noon in 90-degree heat, punched him in the stomach and told him to go home, you little guinea fuck. Go home, you little guinea fuck. Say that now. They'll throw you in jail for 2 years. He told him, go home, you little guinea fuck. And Anthony looked at him crying a little bit. He picked up his shirt. He went like this, like he took the thing off. And he goes, I'm calling my fucking father. You're fucking dead, motherfucker. Call your fucking guinea fucking greaseball father. Go ahead, I dare you. He's probably a greaseball just like you. And I'm sitting there going, I want to see how this plays out. And next thing you know, 2 cop cars pull up. And it's one cop car that's unmarked, and it's another one that's marked. And it's a big fucking Italian-looking detective, like, you know, the short, stumpy Italian? And he comes out of his car, he puts his fucking jacket on, it barely fits. But till this day, I remember the mortadellas he had on his hand. And he goes, what the fuck's going on here, kids? And the little Italian kid comes on and goes, this fucking Mr. Robson came down here and he fucking smacked me in the face. These are my witnesses, tell him. Then he fucking hit me. And I'm sitting there going, oh, this is gonna get fucking good. And the next thing you know, the fucking cop, the detective tells the cop, go look around, see if there's tickets. Go spread tickets. And he goes, where's this guy live? And he goes, yeah. And he goes, he grabbed all the other kids and he goes, tell me what happened. And he goes, Anthony and him were fighting and he came down here and he fucking pulled him. And at this time they know that the cops are there. And Mr. Robson, like, kind of opened his door to be kind of tough. Like, he's not coming up here. He's gonna know I'm gonna fucking knock him out too. And the cop goes, okay. And he grabbed the kid and he goes, you're okay, right? Yeah. And he goes, he just hit me in the face. And he fucking walked up the stairs, bro. Took him 5 minutes. Got to the top thing. Guy opened the fucking door. Joe Rogan, this guy put his hand in. Pulled him out. Fucking put him against the fucking thing on the second floor with everybody out. And just started punching him. Punching him like fucking John Jones when he's got you down. He's hitting you with those shots to the head until the guy keeled over and he started kicking him with the fucking thing. Bam, bam, bam. And at the end he goes, don't you ever fucking hit my son again. Let's get out of here. And that was how I became friends with the family. Because as soon as he came down, he goes, who's this kid? He goes, he's the Spick kid. He's the only one that jumped in. He goes, you want to come over for dinner? And that was the beginning of my life. When I got in that police car.
Wow.
because I
That's
did
crazy.
whatever the fuck I want. Look at this till today. This is fucking crazy. And you know me and you don't fuck around.
What do you got over there?
This is that's what happened in 1970 fucking 3. And what's that today? That's a gold card.
What does this card do?
It does what it needed to do. It does whatever I needed to do. You know what I'm saying?
You're a family member.
Why? Because of that fucking day, because I'm the only guy that jumped in.
I like how cops have things like that.
Fuck
Family
yeah.
member. You get a little
Family
secret
member.
card you could get.